So working dogs are integral to farming in New Zealand, and a lot of high country farms especially wouldn't be able to manage without their working dogs. And I've got Caroline here from Wanaka, so she's a vet in Wanaka who obviously deals with a lot of working dogs, and she's joined us today just to talk about their health, what we can do proactively to make sure that they're fit and they're able to do the best work for you for as long as possible. So thanks for joining us today, Caroline. Let's maybe start off by talking about your farm health checks that you do, because while it's all very well to pick up kind of problems when they become obvious, kind of preventing them from developing in the first place is going to be really important.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why I really encourage all my farmers to get us out on farm every 6 months, often when we're out doing another visit anyway, and we look over all of their dogs. It's a simple health check. I check their teeth, their eyes, their ears. We have a look at their coat condition, their body condition, and then we assess all of their joints. We're just trying to pick up any problems before they do become major. These are your best assets. You know, a shepherd is only as good as his dogs, and we want to keep those dogs working for you for as long as possible. It's one thing buying a very expensive dog, but if it's only going to last you a year, whereas we could pick something up and it lasts many more years.
Yeah.
Then that's going to do you a lot better.
Cool. So what kind of things are you kind of finding that maybe the farmer wasn't aware were going on?
So a lot of things I've seen just over the last couple of months. I've seen eye problems, ear problems, early arthritis as well. Often we can make small changes to dogs, you know, thinking about how we get them on and off trucks, in and out of kennels, to reduce some of the stress on those joints. And we can add in pain relief that bit earlier, so we can actually keep a dog that's showing signs of early arthritis working a lot longer.
Yeah, and we've got some great kind of options from a pain relief and pain arthritis management point of view that, yeah, definitely can really extend the working life of a dog. So what about some of the other husbandry things that you pick up on that you think make a big difference? Because I know Vetlife, we did ran the largest ever working dog trial research study called Teammate, which has got some great information that's still being worked through. But what kind of thing, from a husbandry point of view, feeding, kenneling, that kind of thing, do you kind of recommend to your farmers, and do you think makes a big difference to their lives?
Diet's a big one. You can't expect an athlete, and that's what these dogs are. These dogs are athletes. You can't expect an athlete to perform on pure nutrition. So I do always like to touch on what they're feeding, and not all dogs are the same. So I can't say that one diet is going to work for every dog. They are all individuals as much as people are. So that's key. Kenneling is really important. We see a lot of dogs with kennel sores. So we try and minimise those by what's in the kennels and keeping them warm over winter, especially your older dogs that are starting to slow down, starting to see signs of a little bit of arthritis. We can put a coat on them, keep them that bit warmer, then that's really good. And then feeding as well. I guess one thing that we do, a way a lot of our farmers lose dogs, unfortunately, is twisted stomachs.
Yeah.
And that's very sad. Your mainstay hunt away dies of twisted gut, when we can educate guys in ways to reduce the risks of it, be it feeding around a rock in a bowl, scatter feeding, feeding twice a day, whatever it is that works for farmer, we can help them work through those different methods.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, no, that's a horrible condition, and often they'll be found maybe dead in the kennel in the morning. I guess other conditions that we'll see a lot of joint injury, ligament injuries. It's a big thing, and there's some fantastic surgeons across Vetlife who are able to deal with kind of whatever gets thrown at us, and absolutely some dogs will, you know, despite having fairly horrific injuries, will make a very good and very rapid recovery and will still be able to kind of keep on working for a long time. So perfect. So that's great, Caroline. I think that kind of covers a lot of the things. I mean, they are a great asset. You know, look after them, I guess, you know, give them a service like you would your vehicle, you know, with those health checks that you guys are doing down in Wanaka. But yeah, the Vetlife clinics across the South Island, absolutely keen to keep, you know, your working dogs, one of your biggest assets, fit and healthy. So thanks, Caroline, and thanks everybody. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments below, and we'll see you next time. Okay, bye.